Good evening, folks. I just wanted to do a update video on my Revell 1970 Buick GSX. I did mine the box art color, or from what I was told, Apollo white. So here's the rolling chassis, and I did the typical black leather interior. You can see the steering wheel came out really nice too here. The dash did too. I was kind of disappointed that the door panels and the dash didn't come with any wood grain decals, but I simulated wood down there with some flat nutmeg brown. Yeah, so there's your leather seats, and you can see the contrast difference between the carpet and so forth. So there's the interior, and here's the chassis. I wanted to show off the engine. Here, let me pull off the air cleaner. There's the air cleaner done up there. Yeah, hold on. A little bit of dust and stuff. There's the air cleaner with its decals on. The stage 1 decal should have been placed a little bit further up towards the middle. By the time I realized that, it was too late, but hey, it'll have to do. It's not gonna, it'll just rip off, so that's how that's gonna be. The engine, the V8 engine, I did in a colonial red, because the Buick late red is, I guess it's a dark metallic red, similar to this. This isn't a metallic red, but it's close enough. You get the idea with it. It's got that dark red tone. The engine came out real well. I'm pretty impressed with it. You can see the exhaust manifolds. There's a starter. Got the transmission painted. I may or may not end up painting the carburetor. We'll see. There's your distributor. I should have painted the distributor maybe like a black color. The cap. Should have painted a black color because it looks similar to the engine, but it's going to hide under the air cleaner, so you won't really see it. I'm pretty impressed with the fan detail on it. So yeah. And there you go at the left side of the motor. There's your power steering pump. Fuel pump down there. So there's the motor. And then there's the rest of the chassis. You can see the upper control arms there. Oops, there's the radiator with its shroud, its fan shroud. So there's the drive line. Let's flip her over. You can see the detail there. The rear shocks were a pain in the butt to get installed. They kept falling when I was trying to hold them in place, but eventually the glue settled and they stayed in place. They're pretty posable there. There's the fuel tank, your exhaust, and there's all your steering componentry there, your front suspension. I'm probably still going to shadow the inside of the rims there before I call it complete. So yeah, that's the chassis, and then let's get on to the body here. I wanted to try something new, so I tried Krylon's gloss white, and I like it. It's a nice shade of white. It's very modern looking, I'd say, and I think it was the right pick for this particular build. I did have some blemish issues that were my fault, but it's all right. I'm gonna make this as if it was, had some little bit of wear on it. So that's what we're gonna go with on this one. It's not gonna be perfect or anything. There's your engine bay there. You can see the reservoirs. There's your master cylinder and brake booster, your wiper motor there, the heater box, or the heater. And then I painted the engine bay first, or I'm sorry, the engine bay. I did that first. I just hit it in black primer, and then I did a semi-gloss black spray on top, and then when it cured, I covered it with tape, and then I primered the body like I did the last one, and got the white paint on. I did have to do some, there was some minor overspray that happened here and here, and I just filled that in with some black craft paint, and you never know that it happened, So yeah, there's the GSX decals. The decals, for the most part, didn't give me too much fuss. They went on pretty easily. There's the glass, and you can see the flat black for the headliner there. And yeah, so for the most part, it all went together pretty well. Here's the hood. The hood, I didn't realize until after I painted it white that I had to paint the middle of it black. I was under the assumption that it came with 2 black stripes that went on over top of the vents there, the intake vents, but that wasn't the case. So I painted it, and then yesterday I got the border decals and the middle decal on, and it looks really nice. You would have never guessed that it was painted on from first glance. Of course, the hood was done in a semi-gloss first. There's some residue from the tape. I'll try to clean that up best I can. So yeah, that's how the hood came out. And then here is the rear spoiler. I like the decals on the rear spoiler. They're really nice. That's the rear spoiler on the underside, and then there's the stripe that goes on top, and then it'll complete the side striping here once it's installed. Okay, and then this is how the grille assembly turned out. That little GSX decal there. Got your turn signal ambers in there, and got your glass, and then the framing around the headlamps I painted white, just like the real deal. So yeah, and of course here's your rear bumper with the tail lights. I blackened the inside of that strip where it says Buick. So yeah, that's pretty much all of the progress there on the 70 Buick GSX. There's your radiator hose. There's your mirrors. You can see I got the mirrors done. I just need to do some touch-ups before installing, and then the little I don't know what that is, a speedometer or some kind of gauge that sits on the roof or the hood. I still need to paint it and then get it installed onto the hood, and that's about it. So here soon it'll be together, and we'll get the slideshow video up. All right, till next video.